My name is Belle, and this is the Belle Perspective. Okay, so y'all, I have had a wonderful weekend. I went back home to Florida, and I visited with some family, introduced my family to my boyfriend. So there's a lot going on. So I didn't have a chance to watch any shows. P-Valley premiered. Child, I watched half of that thing and fell asleep. Not because it was boring, but because I just was so tired. Anyway, so I have a lot of shows that I got to catch up on. Anyway, today, right now, on this video, we are going to be reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville. And, whew, baby. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so the episode opens up with talking about Tiffany, and this is gonna sound mean when I say this, okay? It's gonna sound real mean when I say this, but quit trying to make fetch happen. Like, while I am curious potentially on what's happening with Tiffany, I still don't like her, and I really don't care about what's going on. I really don't. I'm like, I still don't care about this. So I'm gonna say this to the producers, production: quit trying to make fetch happen. I still feel the same way that I feel about her. I don't care. I really don't. Or her storyline. I don't care about her like that. So anyway, but that sounds real mean. I know that sounds so mean, and if I met her in person, I would be so nice. But honestly, I really don't care about her storyline. I'm just gonna be honest with you. There's some people who are interesting on TV, and then there's some people who are not, and she is one of those who are not. Anyway, so Tiffany was meeting with her adoptive parents. Love that couple. They seem so sweet and so loving. And I'm happy for her that she was able to be adopted by them, because she needed that, right? So many children out there need adoption, need to be adopted. I even considered, I am potentially, once I get married and all the other stuff, I consider thinking about, or I consider adoption. I do. I think it's so important. And it's making a difference. So I really appreciated that. They call her Angel Face. I thought that was so sweet. I'm not even gonna call him adoptive. Her dad was like, I thought if you found out who your biological parents were, you weren't gonna love me anymore. And I just was like, oh, that is so sweet. She still needs you. She still love you. And that was very sweet. Her parents are, amazing. So, and I'm looking to the side because I'm trying to get my notes so I don't forget nothing, because I've been noticing I be forgetting stuff in these videos, and I don't want to do that no more. So, so she also mentioned the fact that her biological mother told her gave her a name for a man who she thought was her biological father. They come to find out that wasn't her daddy. And I'm just like, if that was the case, I wouldn't have put this on TV. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Because it really has your mama looking like a Rolling Stone. Okay? I'm just Wanda's food truck. Now, look all beat up and tired. And I love the way Tisha reminded Marsau, we revamp houses. Or what do they call it? We flip houses. We flip houses, Marsau. Like, we can see this, right? It looks like trash right now, but that doesn't mean that's how it's going to end. Marsau was talking all this, Like, Marsau, pay up. Just give this lady this money, okay? I promise you, if you give her this money, it's an expensive ticket to get her to be quiet, okay? Honestly, I don't even think that. I feel like she still will talk. But, and if it were me, I wouldn't want no money from no man who I think is cheating on my daughter. But Miss Wanda, whatever her thought process is, whatever she thinks, whatever, give her this money. Don't nobody have time for this, Marsau. And further in the episode, Bernard is like, let your yes be a yes, let your no be no. That's exactly how I feel. Like, Marsau, why do we have to go through all these hoops? Nobody has time for the verbal Olympics. First of all, you're not good at it. It's annoying. It's not even confusing. It's just annoying. And maybe that's part of the tactic, to annoy that person so they'll leave you alone. He just is so Tisha, you could do so much better, girl. You are absolutely gorgeous. But girl, if that's what you want, girl, go ahead. I think you're cheating on my daughter, but maybe this might be their plan in the long game. This might be their plan. This might be a plan that Wanda and Tisha set up to come at Marsau with the bullshit. Who knows? Okay, we don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping that it's a part of the plan and not them just got their hand out. Okay. So Marsau and Tisha were in the truck after everybody, like her mother and the guy that's supposed to be doing the repairs. They're in the truck and they're talking, and he's basically saying, you know, we basically throw $40,000 out of the window if we're just gonna give it away that way, like that. And I'm just like, Marsau, shut up. Shut up. Just do it. Just do it. But Tisha, I love the way she threw it back on Marsau, because it ended up talking about how she ends up talking about, well, Marsau, how are you willing to get back into business? And these are things that I would say I would have said, like, these are the things that I'd be yelling at the TV to be like, girl, please get with him, because I'm tired of him talking over you. But anyway, so she was like, how is it that you are willing to get into business and to be a business partner with Martell, who started the rumor on the show? Mind you, Martell, let me just add a caveat there. Martell started the rumor, everybody else already thought that something wasn't right with Marsau. Martell threw it out there, and then Marsau did not adequately defend himself. He did not adequately answer any questions. He completely made it look like something suspicious was going on. So not only did Martell light the match, Marsau threw gasoline on it. Do you hear what I'm saying? That's how things happen. So I love the way Tisha threw that back on him, and I love the way she said, now how is it that you have hesitation about giving Wanda $40,000, but you don't have no problem getting back into business with some man who tried to ruin your marriage? Then he tried to flip it around and say it was Wanda. She was like, no, Wanda's coming to me because she has questions. She's trying to make sure that things are on the up and up. Again, I wouldn't be asking for no man for no money if I think that he cheating on my daughter, but whatever. Again, I feel like this is part of the long game. I'm hoping y'all get what y'all get so y'all can clean up and leave and get up out of there. But anyway, so I'm like, thank you, Tisha. Ask these questions, because, baby, it don't make sense. The math is not a math thing for me, okay? I'm just like, what is happening here? What's happening? Anyway, I'm glad she pointed the facts back at the Holtz. Martell starting it, Melody keeping it going with the baton. They handed it back and forth to each other with this. The Holtz started it. It was, again, my house is on fire. We about to flip it over to y'all. So much had happened in between. And that bit of information, Martell being the one that got the party started on that rumor, it got lost in translation. But it was sure enough Martell that started that, and the internet took hold to it. And then Marsau, because he didn't adequately shut it down, he was still calling Martell his guy, his friend, defending him, being friends with him, not shutting him down, making it look like something was going on that had nothing going on. And I'm glad Tisha brought that up, and I'm glad she stood up for herself and was getting with Marsau in that truck. So then we go to Tiffany going to Utah, Alabama. Ugh. Utah, Alabama, to go find her biological dad. Why in the hell did you bring Melody? Why the hell did you bring Melody? That girl do not care about you. It was giving, I'm just here because I don't have anyone else to film with. It was giving, I don't have anything else to do. It's Martell's week, so I'm here with you. The girl fell asleep on her in the car while she was driving. She was trying to process her emotions. Mind you, again, I understand. I don't care about Tiffany either. Like, I know I don't care about Tiffany, but I vocalize it, right? Mel is so fake. She will try to make it seem like y'all actually have a budding friendship when you really don't. Mel is not your friend. Mel does not look at you as a friend. She does not care about you. She does not care about why you guys are going on this trip. She wasn't even there emotionally. Like, she handled her the same way that she did that day that she talked about, oh, Jesus. Like that. It just, Anyway, I don't know why you brought her. Your husband should have come. I don't know why you would have made this a girl's trip. It's not a girl's trip. This is emotional. This is it could be devastating. It could be it's a whirlwind. If you're not gonna bring a friend that you've known for several years who can actually be there to emotionally support you, why did you do that? I don't know. I guess maybe you felt indebted to be with, because Melody got you on the show. Maybe you felt indebted to her. Maybe you felt like, I need to give her this filming time because nobody else would really be filming with her like that. I don't know. But, okay, so then they found out that Utah, big surprise, Utah, Alabama, it was super racist back in the 80s. Like, every part of this country was racist back in any time. Every part of this country is absolutely racist right now. Like, I don't understand why that was such a surprise. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's freeze? No, girl, it's still racist. What you talking about? It's still racist. Depending on where you live, it's more covert, but boo, it's all. Anyway, so they found a black man standing outside here on the barbershop. Mel told me some she finna unbutton her jacket so she can make sure she gets some answers from him. I'm like, girl. Anyway, so they go to ask him, you know, do they know this woman? So Tiffany pulls out a picture to show the man what her mother looked like back in her heyday. The man was like, yeah, I know her. Yeah, I know her. You know, she used to run the street. I was like, girl, this was not what you need to be putting on TV. Personally, I would not put this on TV. Okay, I personally would not put this on TV. He was like, yeah, she used to run the street, but I ain't had nothing to do with that. She was pregnant when I first met her. She was pregnant when I met her. And then they was like, and he said, yeah, she always used to hang with, you know, the black men. She always used to hang with the black men. Again, it's giving off, and they're saying, oh, well, you know, if she was fooling with, you know, black men or whatever in that time, she must not have been racist. That's not true. You can absolutely be racist and still sleep with people that are not white. You can absolutely be racist. It actually happens all the time. Okay, it actually happens all the time. I need y'all to get that right. But whatever. Damn, I really must have felt this. I wrote Melody so fake again. Good God, I do not like that. Again, Tiffany should have brought her husband. I cringed and I just did not feel positive energy from her. It was more so I felt like she was there to be nosy. I felt it was giving, this is Martell's week, so I don't got nothing else to do. That's what it was giving to me. So then we get to Miss Wanda's food truck. She's doing like a, what is it? It's kind of like a, I'm gonna show off my food to my family so they can see and tell me what they think and getting feedback. So T-Man is, I had to write this down. T-Man is Tisha's brother. Bernard is her cousin, and Horace is her stepfather, and that's Horace that Melody was saying was jumping in her DMs. I was like, oh, girl, I wouldn't have told nobody that at all. I would have kept that shit to myself. Disgusting. His old ass. Anyway, girl, I would have kept that to myself. I would have been so offended. Anyway, T-Man come out talking about he got another baby on the way. Apparently, this is going to be his third child. And quiet as this cat, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like he didn't leave the first relationship. Well, he hasn't left the first relationship. It sounds like there was a little bit of overlap. Okay, a little bit of overlap. Maybe a lot of bit of overlap. Because this girl, he going around saying that she pregnant. Her name Krashana. Baby, that is Bessemer, Alabama. Now, I ain't never been to no Bessemer, Alabama. Okay? I'm not from Bessemer, Alabama, but I am from Jacksonville, Florida. And let me tell you something. It be the same. All Jacksonville, all that, Alabama, Georgia, all them places, baby, it's the same. Okay? Do you hear what I'm saying? It is the same. So I I hear it. When they talk, I'm like, oh, God, okay, I hear this. Anyway, so he having another baby, and he sound like he ain't got no job, okay? And it sound like there was some overlap. So the reason why his first marriage or this other marriage probably ending because of Chrishana, quiet as it's kept. That's what it sound like to me. But you know, that ain't none of my business. It's what the people put on the TV. So anyway, Bernard, I'm not a Milligan. I'm not a Milligan. I was like, Milligan? Is he saying I'm not Dominican? I'm not a Million. I'm not a Milligan. I'm a who? What is he talking about? What is he talking about? A minion. Oh, baby. But you know what? I was here for all of it. At first, I was like, Tisha, get these people. Because they ain't gonna do nothing but make you look silly. But they were saying a lot of the same things that we feel. That you could tell that they watch the show and they're looking at Marsau like, Marsau, get yo together. Anyway, so Tiffany is Tisha's cousin. And she comes to Tisha and was like, you know, I'm going through a divorce. And quiet as it's kept, I felt like Tiffany came to Tisha to tell Tisha that she was going through a divorce so that Tisha can open up about her marriage. Because she was like, how are you and Marsau doing? I feel like she opened up to tell her she was going through a divorce so that Tisha could feel comfortable and be like, yeah, me too, girl. I feel like that's what she did. I may be wrong, but I feel like she did that. Anyway, or she knows that their marriage is rocky. Because then Tisha responds, oh, yeah, we're fine. Yeah, I mean, we've got some things, but, we're fine. No, girl, it sounds like y'all not fine. It sounds like y'all not doing all right. And you don't have to pretend. But I feel like you do now because all eyes are watching and the hosts done put stuff out there. So now you're trying to protect it at all costs, even if the shit ain't really working. But whatever. So all the family started ganging up on Marsau, and quiet as I was there laughing. Tisha sat on the side and wasn't saying nothing. She let her people talk for her, typical. They was all just saying, Marsau, your wife want to know what you're doing. When she asks you a question, you go all around the world. You don't give no direct answer. You say all these things, and he go, well, if I give a direct answer, y'all not gonna believe me anyway. Or what difference does it make if I say anything or I don't say? Marsau, it makes a difference, and you know that. He knows these things, but because it's convenient for him, because he knows that Tisha's not going to go around and go back and forth with him like his family did, he's not going to say nothing. He's just going to keep it the way it is. Anyway, but yeah, Tiffany and the other two girls, I think they were twins, they looked exactly alike. They were actually like, no, this is the reason why you need to be forthcoming. We believe what's going on because you are not defending yourself. You're not standing up against what's happening. You're not providing responses to your wife. Anyway, I loved it. I was here for the moment. It was cool to me. Okay. At first I wasn't cool with it, but I was all right with it. Then Marsau talking something about the smell test. Marsau would have got cussed. I would have cussed his, and he would have got cussed out. You hear what I'm saying? Do you hear what I'm saying? Okay? Do you hear me when I say this? Okay? Marsau would have got cussed out. Talking about a smell test. The only way you can tell if I'm cheating is if you see it. You smell me. Smell test. He would have got cussed out. Anyway, so Tisha goes to talking about how I'm not naive. I'm, da 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 da. Bernard told me something. I beg to different. I was like, I beg to different. I think it's I beg to differ, but okay. I beg to different. That's fine. Okay. I beg the different. You don't back. You let him talk in circles over you. You don't speak up. And I'm like, ooh, good. So they actually got both Tisha and Marsau, and I appreciate it. I was here for it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was here for it. T-Man ends up telling Wanda that he having another baby. Wanda was like, boy, if you don't get your ass out of my face, I don't give a damn. He was like, well, we really need to get this food truck going because I got another baby. She was like, it's going to take more than a food truck to get. Boy, you better get out of my face because I ain't take. She was like, I took care of them too. This next one coming, baby. You ain't. She was like, you ain't even got rid of your other wife. He's like, She said, Boy, you better get out of my face with that. I know that's right. Boy, why is you? What is going on? Tell me he don't wear condoms, huh? Huh? Child, anyway, what else happened that was interesting? I think that was pretty much it. Oh, Kiki walk in with her husband. And that's gonna be a thing. That's gonna be a time. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. It is going to be interesting to see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I at 23 subscribers right now. The goal is 30. I'm going to actually look that person's name up and shout them out in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you do subscribe. Get down in the comments and let me know what you think about the episode. Let me know what you think about my commentary. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And we'll take it from there. All right, y'all take care.